Myanmar, Liberia, USA, otherwise there's no inches. No, 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 there's no inches. No Inches DIY. Hello and welcome to No Inches DIY. What I did the other day, so I went to a little shop, bought myself a piece of 6mm. It's 1.2 metres by 2.4 metres, I believe. Sounds right. On 1.8 metres, that's about how tall it is. So what I'm doing, it's only 6mm, and I intend to use this as a top for a workbench. A bench that will double as a ping pong table. So this is 6mm. So what I've got to do first is weld a couple of ribs onto it, and then I'll see about putting the legs on it. So I just went around the edge tacking this as I went. I started bending it with a log, but then I just tacked and bent and tacked and bent to get all the corners. Looked pretty good in the end. I just went right around it, adding heaps of ribs and a bit of angle which the legs will attach to. It's going to be a pretty heavy bit of kit. That piece of steel weighs 137 kilos, but it is only 6mm. And I do worry that if I'm bashing it with a hammer or something, I could make it go quite unstraight. So needed to put some reinforcing underneath it, and the reinforcing will be what the shelves or whatever I choose to put underneath it will attach to. Unsure how thick the tabletop was that I was going to buy to make it a ping pong table, or a table tennis table if you're not going to be a racist. I settled on a piece of timber that's 25mm thick. So knowing that, I'm able to do the rest of my maths to work out the height of the legs. So that gives me the finished height of the table wants to be 760. So what I intend to do is get 760. I'm going to take off the 6mm of the tabletop, the 25mm of the table tennis top, this 3mm angle, and I'll probably put a 6mm plate on the bottom of each leg. So when I minus all that from the leg, I get a leg at 720. So what I need to do is cut 4 of them, and then I need out of this 65, 35, and then I'm just going to bevel one edge so it marries into this bevel, this rounded bit on the back of these equal angles here. There's something that disappointed me gravely. This was purchased recently in Australia. Admittedly, it's probably Chinese, destined for the American market, so they spin some of it off in Australia, but look at that, inches on a ruler being sold in the metric world. It's a bit of a disgrace, but on the bright side, if you're marking out with a permanent marker and you need to touch that marker on here, do it on the inch side, so you're not going to get rid of the important measurements. Alright, now I've got my legs roughed out. I've just got to check that, obviously I'm going to measure the diagonal, see if they're straight. They're definitely straight against the base there, which is obviously the tabletop when it's flipped over. Just check my lengths. I know that I'm going to put some lockable shelves in here. So I've got to come up with a design of how to attach those. And I know that a sheet of ply comes in a standard size of 2.4 by 1.2. And I've got quite a few sheets of ply already cut into 600mm increments. So if I have a look at that, I'm just over 1 metre there, so if I maybe tune that out to 1 metre, I can have a shelf that's around 1 metre wide. And that'd probably be ideal. It wouldn't be too deep, you'd be able to see all your tools and everything in there. I was going to go with drawers. The drawers would be deep and very heavy. So I've decided to go with lockable shelves. Right, what I've done here is I've attached these cross members. They're going to be 150mm down. That'll give me enough room to get the trolley jack underneath it. They're pretty strong because I'm going to put the trolley jack right on the middle here. I only have to jack it up about 100 and something mils to get the wheels underneath it. So if I put a brace across here and then a brace down the middle, I'll be well on the way to having this well and truly strong enough to hold that load.